Hi everyone, and welcome to our vlog. The entire country of Canada is glued to the television watching this hockey game between Canada and the US for the gold medal game. And I read this sign on Facebook and I thought it was hilarious. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I've never even watched a whole hockey game, but this one's really good. So that's what's happening this morning in our neck of the woods. So Canada wins. I always feel so empathetic for the team that loses, you know, and I guess me with dual citizenship, you know, with US and Canada. But I was leaning towards the Canadians this time, and they won, so that's awesome. So what you see before you here is my sanity and what is getting me through, and I'll explain that. I got a call on, let's see, today is Friday, on Wednesday that my surgery was going to be Tuesday, March 4th. So I'm like, whoo, finally, a little bit scared. So I go to bed at night, tossing and turning and trying to get my life all, you know, prepared and psyched for that. So then I get up in the morning and figure I'll do this, and Richard's going to take time off work and blah, blah, blah. I get another call that Thursday morning that my surgery is this Monday, the 24th. So then we're all scrambling around once again. So you're doing that roller coaster of emotions and like, oh my God, oh my God. So then I get another call. Oh no, sorry, I'm a day ahead. So one was on Tuesday, one was on Wednesday. So I get the call Wednesday that my surgery is this Monday. Then I get a call yesterday that due to an emergency, my surgery's been bumped back to March the 4th. So it has been a bit of an emotional, crazy cray-crayness. Like I don't even know what I'm feeling. And I really want to thank those of you that have been reading my blog that knew ahead of this vlog, and those of you that know me on Facebook for your support and comments, and oh my God, because it's perspective, I guess, it's really been amazing. And one of my girlfriends, she actually was my doula partner, her name is Tammy, and she's now a nurse. So I called her and said, you know, what is up with this? Like, do they only get one surgery a day? And she explained to me, she says, you've seen Grey's Anatomy, you've seen the board where they put all the surgeries on. She goes, there's only maybe 4 ORs, even in a big hospital like the university, even if there's 6. And there's how many surgeons? So they're only slotted so many slots per week. So when an emergency comes in, and if you're number 1 Monday morning, they erase your name, put in this emergency, then they move you to his next open spot. It's easier to just move you like 10 days later than to shuffle everybody else during the week. Just leave everybody where they are and just move you down. If another emergency comes, then they would have erased the next person and moved them after me, and so on and so forth. So when she explained that to me, it made so much sense. She goes, it's not like he's in the OR all day long every day. He probably only operates 2 or 3 days out of the week, and during that time, maybe 1 operation a day, because there's only so many surgeons can be in the OR. And I'm like, oh, that totally made sense to me. And I was like, yes. And then also, I think about the person who has the emergency neurosurgery. God only knows what that could be, brain tumor, cancer. And I go, there, but for the grace of God, go I. I'm so fortunate it's not me. So I am trying to just forge ahead day to day with grace and with gratitude that I'm not that person. Gratitude that I have a few more days to get stuff done rather than having to do it all this weekend. And it's just really 1 more week. So my next vlog will be me prepping for surgery. So on that note, this here has been my sanity. I found this knitting pattern, and I swear to you, it's like 20 minutes to a half an hour of knitting, and you have 1 slipper. So they're, I would say, 1 hour slippers. Look at them. They're thick, they're chunky, they're warm. These ones I've been wearing a lot. This is my third pair, along with knitting Richard those socks and my mom her slippers. This yarn here, it's called White Buffalo yarn. It's Canadian, and it's actually raw wool. They don't sell it anymore. But I'm sure you've seen or heard of those cowichan sweaters or White Buffalo sweaters. They sell for probably $200 to $300, if that. That would be a low price for the sweater. So I'm trying to show you what the raw state is. So it's not spun. See? So it tears very easily. Can you see that? Look. But when you're knitting it, you spin as you knit. And so that's what these are made out of. So once it's knit, it is tough as can be. 100% wool. I'm sure if I were to sell these and somebody knew the wool, they could sell for $50, $60 a pair, just because of the type of wool it is. So I got this wool. Brody, Deanne's husband, his grandmother gave me all of this wool because she knew nobody in their family knit. And so she passed away. So what I've been attempting to do is knit slippers for every one of her offspring, like the babies, everybody. So, but there's still so much wool left. So I'm knitting those. Unfortunately, Deanne, who is an amazing crocheter and a designer crocheter, my daughter, is allergic to wool. Can you believe it? What's the irony of that? Somebody who loves yarn, and she's allergic to wool. And so she wants a pair of these. So I found this really nice acrylic that looks like wool, but it's 100% acrylic. So I'm knitting her those ones. I'm trying to find a label. I think it's Bernat. Here it is. Softy, chunky, but I love that it looks like wool, you know? Because she says, I don't want them in those colors like pink and yellow. I want it to look like wool. So I knit her a black pair already. So I'm making this pair. And I am going to I'm going to start. So I'm going to give you the proof. Okay, all I have done is cast on the stitches. So there's nothing done. And the time is 12:35. So I'm going to start knitting this right when the hand hits the 7, and we're going to time how long it takes me to make one slipper. So, ready, set, knit. It's been 25 minutes. Have to take a pit stop and change my yarn. So, 1 o'clock, stop time. Just about 1:05, starting up again. Needles are down, slippers done. It is 1:20, so take 5 minutes off that, 1:15. So I had to change the yarn, as I mentioned. Richard called, I had to do something for him. I had to let the dog out. So I'm going to take off 3 minutes for all that chaos. And then I'm not going to take any time off for the times I had to tear out 2 rows, because that's my own fault. So let's take off, let's say 25 minutes till 1 o'clock, and then 5 minutes off, and then 25, 30, 35 minutes. But for sure it's 30 minutes, honestly. I was trying to rush and I had to pull the stitches off because, you know, I was pretending it was the Olympics. So that's it, people, and it even has cables in it. Can you see the 3, 1, 2, 3 cables? And so what you do at this point is you cut the yarn off here. So I'll cut some off so you can prove to you that I am finished. There. So you take this yarn, put it on a needle, and sew it through here and gather the toe like this. So you can see where the toe is gathered. Probably stick your finger. I always close it up really tight so your toes don't stick through. And then on this end, you stitch up just side to side, find the middle, and stitch it up. And that is it. That is your slipper. Isn't that cool? Aren't these awesome? Love them. Love them. Love them. Like you honestly could make, if you were watching a movie, which is 2 hours, you could make 4 pairs. So I'll cut some off so you can prove to you that I am finished. There. So you take this yarn, put it on a needle, and sew it through here and gather the toe like this. So you can see where the toe is gathered. Probably stick your finger. I always close it up really tight so your toes don't stick through. And then on this end, you stitch up just side to side, find the middle, and stitch it up. And that is it. That is your slipper. Isn't that cool? Aren't these awesome? Love them, love them, love them. Like you honestly could make, if you were watching a movie, which is 2 hours, you could make 4 pairs. You make sure that you have enough yarn. You don't have to change your yarn like I did. And on this yarn, on worsted weight yarn, you have to use 3 strands, which is why the changing of the yarn took a while, because there were 3 strands. And you can see, where is it? Right there, where I changed the yarn. And on this kind, or extra bulky, this is like super extra bulky yarn, you don't use any more than one strand throughout. This is the one I use for those slippers, so you can see you just use this and knit as you go. So it's so weird because as you knit it, it just becomes stronger and stronger. You cannot pull it apart. But just in this form, it's like cotton batting. It's cool stuff. So yeah, this is keeping me sane. Knitting slippers. I'm nuts. But I'm going to make a whole bunch of these and maybe I'll sell them. What do you guys think? If not here, I'll sell them. I mean, if not on like my blog or something, I'll sell them from a craft sale or whatever. But what do you guys think? Think anybody would buy chunky slippers? I love slippers, but when I can knit them myself, I never think that anyone would ever buy them, you know. But I guess not everyone can knit. And they are so warm, and the bottom is super thick because of the triple yarn, or the bulky yarn, whichever. Anyway, I would sew this up right now, but my mom came up here in the midst of me knitting, and she had her coat on, her boots on, her purse. She's ready to go shopping. I said we were going to go at 2, and I'm still in my 90s, so I better get a hustle on my bustle. You know what I'm saying? So it's Saturday morning. Look how bright it is outside. Looks so pretty. Not pretty, but it's freezing cold. Don't be fooled. I just saw a video from Roxy Fur on YouTube, and she was showing a snowstorm, and that they had. It was a lot of snow, incredible. Like here, it's often too cold to snow that much, so we don't get those blizzardy snowstorms. If we do, it's not very common. Remember those little footprints I have all over my grass? You see, they're all over the place. And I think somebody's living under the deck there. But I don't think they're bunnies. I think it's a skunk. Because the other day, Deanne was leaving and we could smell skunk. And I'm like, ooh. And I'm looking at these footprints. They don't look like rabbit footprints. You know how a rabbit has 2 big back legs and 2 tiny front paws? So do you think I have skunks under there? Oh, I hope not. So I'm trying a new recipe for supper tonight. And it is a new Brussels sprouts recipe. And it's got, started off with bacon, and you cut them like little pieces so it looks like lardon. Little piece of bacon. Then you cook the bacon, then you add an onion, and then you add an apple. I added 2 apples because the apples were small. And then you steam the Brussels sprouts. You cut them, clean them, you know. These are fresh Brussels sprouts. Steam them till they turn bright green. And then put them in the pan. I think that's all that's in here. Let's see. Onions, bacon, apple, Brussels sprouts, and some thyme. That's right. So when they're cooked, then you just sprinkle some ground salt and pepper. I'm going to use that Himalayan pink salt. And then just some ground black pepper on them and a little bit of parsley. So we're going to have that with fish burgers and a salad. Hope it tastes good. Her and Ozzy are here tonight, and we decided, what are we playing, guys? Master Chef. We don't need any more yet turns. We gotta wait till we get another one. So let's look at our Master Chef. We made this recipe up, right, guys? So tell my viewers what is in this.
Here it is.
What's in our cupcakes? Who can tell me?
Water.
Yeah.
Chocolate pudding.
Yeah, egg.
Three eggs.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. That's our secret ingredient. And what else, honey? Did we say pudding?
Whipped cream.
And then whipped cream. Scooped it out and put whipped cream.
And strawberries. Cake mix.
Cake mix. That's right. So we're just making this up, right? We have how many more to go? Well, let's eat. Yes, let's eat these first and see. So who wants to be the first tester?
No, it's Gigi.
What, is she a judge? Yeah. Gigi? Okay, so you're gonna take the whole plate?
No, just
Okay, gotta take them to Gigi. Come on. Gigi's gonna be the judge. We'll tell her what she's supposed to do, honey.
Taste it.
You're supposed to taste it and tell us if it's missing any kind of ingredients, or what do you think? Turner and Ozzy made up the recipe. With no recipe, right, guys? Just eat one. Or take a bite of one and open it up and eat it. Do you think she's the Chinese chef or the nicer ones? I hope so. Okay, well, who cooked? You have to stand in front of her to get your judgment. Stand in front. Papa?
After Gigi takes a bite, it's your turn.
Yeah, Papa has to try. To see if he moves on to the next challenge or if he has to go home. If he has to give his apron back. What do you think, Gigi?
It's good, delicious.
Whipped cream.
It's so good. Very good.
How is it?
Absolutely fantastic.
Do they? Yes. Do they have to give their aprons back, or are they good?
No, you keep it.
They have aprons?
Yeah, because we're playing Master Chef. Did they do good?
Fantastic.
Show me your apron.
This is our secret. We added pop in there.
Yes, we did.
What?
Added pop.
There's Coca-Cola in them.
Do you like the whipped?
The Bohemian Waxwings have arrived. It is really cold out. They come and they eat on these mountain ash berries. And these little puppies get so drunk from the fermented berries, and then they poop all over our car. And you have red bird poop all over the place. But this isn't even a smattering of how many are here. But you can see a really good close-up on them. Look at them. I'm going to try to open the door so we can get the sound, okay, guys? So we can hear them chirping, okay?
They're on every tree.
Oh, they're all over. They're giving the heebie-jeebies. We're outside. You can hear them. Listen to them. Shh, guys. Look at them.
Come see the birds.
Look. They're right here.
Come here, Gigi.
But look.
Let's see another one.
But look at that. Look how close.
Are they eating the red? They're eating the red seed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Look at the boys came outside to see the birds. I don't know where they are going in their boots. Oh, they're going to go up to the tree.
Smoke from the chimney.
Look at the birds. So the kids are outside. We were watching the Bohemian Waxwings, and we looked up in that tree, and there was a huge hawk, and we heard this thump, and this little guy has fallen. That little birdie right there. Can you see him? Right by that broken, right there. So we're trying, they want to try to save the little bird. So Papa said he would go outside and try and catch him and put him in a box. I hope he doesn't get scared. He's going in. I don't think he's gonna make it, but the kids want to at least try. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He might fly away. So they're telling Papa what to do and what not to do. Don't put the lid on, because look at them. Country, everybody's watching as the as Canada just won what? What'd they win?
Gold medal.
In what? Basketball?
No, hockey.
In hockey. Yay! This is a big deal to Canadians. Well, it's a big deal to anyone, but it's huge to Canada. The women won gold, and the men won gold. Right? And I don't even like hockey. But it's a pretty good moment for Canada. I know you do.
I always play it.
Very proud moment for Canada. So it's Monday, early afternoon, and I'm in our garage. And this is quite a feat. Our vehicle's in the car, which is very rare. In the garage, I mean. But the birdie is in that box. I'm going to try to get over there and see if I can see. Do you hear anything, Dee? Let me go see. And look at our little saved birdie. He's doing just fine. Thank you very much. Hello, birdie. How are you today? You're way better than you were. We're going to have to give you a name, Mr. Punk Rocker. You have to tell Ozzy, Deanne, that he's fine. Oh, I'll show him the video. Okay, I'll put you back in the sun. Okay, it's freezing cold, but these birds are cold weather birds. But yay, the birdie's fine. So I'm going to go show Ozzy the video that the birdie is fine. And I just got back from Lux Beauty. I'm trying to do something. Everyone's trying to do stuff with me every day until my surgery. So I bought the most beautiful body oil. Oh my goodness. And I splurged on it. But why not, hey? Oh, here comes Ozzy. You want to see the bird? You want to see him? Come. Come in from checking on our little birdie, and I'm visiting with Janet, and I'm having a little bit of a spaz attack because while I was outside playing with the bird, I got a call that my operation is on Wednesday morning. This Wednesday morning. My surgery is on Wednesday morning. We're in surgery prep right now. OMG. Keep me in your thoughts. See you on the flip side, you guys. Bye. And thanks for watching. I'm going to do a surgery prep video. So it's going to be a little bit of every day up until Wednesday, and then Jesse's going to video in the hospital and for anybody that's interested in what I'm doing. Okay, bye.